I don't know what the heck happened. I was just like right there trying to, just share my stuff, share my life, and all of that stuff. With everything that's happening with Diddy right now is just it's shocking. Like, but a lot of people in the industry knew he's like this. A lot of people in the industry knew. They knew Diddy was like this, man. They knew he was like this. They knew he was out there beating up girls. They knew he was out there getting people killed. They knew he was out there, messing around with people's contracts, messing around with people's livelihoods. They knew he was out there, man. You know, what did everybody do? Everybody was just trying to make their own money. You know, like the way he dragged that girl, man. Fucking hell, bro. Like he tells me that this is not the only time this happened. Even after he dragged her into the corner, Mama was still throwing things at her. Like I'm like, bro, like what is going on? So a lot of man were like saying to me, oh, maybe he took something. Okay, all right. So my man has taken the things, apparently her bags, away from him. Yeah. All right, fine, fair enough. He's done that. Why go back and still drag her, bro? Like I'm like, bruh. You understand? Now you used to hear a few things like in 2018 there was a big fight. Apparently, Cassie's mom was trying to intervene, trying to get her out of there. It came out to some of the smaller blogs, but then it disappeared. Those conversations disappeared. You understand? But like it's been there for a while, man. It's been there for a while. A lot of people knew that this man was doing these things out here, man. They knew he was doing these things. They knew he was out there doing that. It's not new, And I think the culture has a part to play in this. P Diddy is a was at one time a golden child of hip hop. This was the 19-year-old with a golden touch. This was the 19-year-old that was able to take someone like Mary J. Blige that they were about to drop and market her for her to become this icon. He did the same with the marketing and the remix with Jodeci, because obviously with the pool that he had in A&R and the closeness he had with Andre Harrell, he was able to get his creativity juices flowing. This was a guy that was a golden child of hip hop at one time. This was someone that at 21 he got himself like a 40 million, I don't know, was it a 10 million deal, a $10 million deal with Arista Records with Clyde Davis. You understand? It was a golden child. This was a golden child of hip hop at one point. Released Biggie, Total, Craig Mack, you know, and then Mace at one point. You know, this was a golden child of hip hop. So all of his messes that he has been doing for years, a lot of people knew about it. This is not the first time P Diddy. Everyone has heard this about P Diddy. Even myself, that I was a fan, I heard some of this stuff early on, but it's like, oh, people are just hating. Like, it's always those little small articles that come out, small blogs and like that speak on this stuff. Not the bigger ones. The bigger ones, they will dare not say that. It's like the small stuff, like the Lipstick Alley and like one of them tiny, blogs, from the state that would be like, yo, apparently my man punched up the girl, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying to you? This was the kind of vibe that was going on, man. Everybody knew what that man was doing. They knew what that guy was doing, man. Everyone knew that. Everyone knew that. It's not new. Um, but it's just a shame that that woman had to endure all of that, man. I have to say, like, man, shout out to her, man. I have to say, brother, I'm telling you, shout out to her, man. Like, how do you, how do you, how do you stay together in that kind of situation, bro? Like, you gotta give it up to her, man. You gotta give it up to my girl there, man. Like she didn't, like, bro. The amount of things she would have had to go through, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, and you know for a fact that ain't the first time that's happened. It's not. You know, when you see a fight like that, it's not. It's not the first time it's happened. Damn, and she was trying to get away from him. You feel me? She was trying to get away from him and just, you know, that's why people always say, why do people don't leave in an abusive relationship? But you should just leave. Like, yo, someone like Diddy with that much of power and reach, you know what I'm saying? Power and reach, man, you cannot even imagine the kind of things he can do. By the time she's trying to get a cab, she would have sent an helicopter to wherever she's going to. She was trapped, man. She was trapped. Shout out to that her husband, man. That guy was brave, Alex Fine. Because every other man that come close to Cassie when they were having their little breaks, Diddy has showed up and showed out on them. We're talking about Wale was just riding with her in the studio. He had Wale upside down through his security guards at the balcony. Dragged him over the edge of the balcony. True story. That was shown up on the account in the court papers. You could check that online. So for Alex Fine to be a person that said, I love this girl, I'm gonna fight with you, and let's go. You can leave there, and they go and they leave. She leaves. She gets married to this gentleman, and she makes her stuff public. She don't want to do it no more. You understand? A year before that, her mother was trying to intervene because she was getting beat up at one point. You understand? It was getting too much. That one gentleman was able to say, you know what, fuck it. I'm riding with this girl. And I can only imagine what kind of hell he gave her. He wasn't allowing her to release any music. All of the partnerships, and I can only imagine that there were brands that were getting threatened. Anyone that wanted to work with Cassie was getting threatened. That was the frustration that led her to want to start a lawsuit against him, because he was preventing her from eating. He was preventing her from succeeding. I think this first mistake that P. Diddy made was to basically to allow those cases to come out. The moment that girl asked for maybe 10 million behind the scenes, he should have just given it to her based on what we're seeing now. Based on everything she's experienced, if he had a good heart, he should have just given that to her, man. And just said, you know what? I treated you like shit. Just take it. Just take 5, 10 million. Go sit somewhere. But he didn't do that. And now that's come back to haunt him, because now the public can see clearly who this man really is. And bro, that's all you need sometimes. Once you see the people that buy the record, they already seen who you are. You're done out. You know what I mean? You're done out. Like I don't even have to tell you, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. What can I say, man? Like, it's the year of the truth, man. The truth is coming out. Like, people can't hide anymore. People can't lie anymore, man. The facade is falling away, and we're seeing the true nature of the people we call our favorites. Do you know what I'm saying? Their true natures, it's on display to us. All their little smile and glitz and glamour, and all of that is come to none. You understand? Man, I don't know, man. I'm just sending hidden energy to Cassie and her husband and her family and her kids. No wonder that girl didn't want to have any kids with my man, bro. Like, what, you? No way. Mm-hmm. You put that girl for hell, man. They're not going back from this, man. He doesn't get to escape this. You understand? He doesn't get to escape this. In the court of public opinion, like, bruv, is done out, bruv. There's nothing anybody can do about that. He might be wealthy enough to avoid jail time, but in terms of public opinion, yeah, because I'm not sure, like, because obviously I don't think Cassie can go back and sue for a criminal charge. That's the problem. She can, she's already got a payout from the civil case. So he might be able to escape jail, but in terms of like his public persona or that, take that. That's done. You understand? That's done out. Get me? But yeah, it's a thing. Let me know if anyone wants to join in, man. Let's have a conversation. I think I could do that here. I've always loved to communicate, with, hear people's opinions. Guys, if you want to join in, man, let me know, man. Like, we can do this thing, man. You get me? Let's, get some new ideas and ideology and all of that stuff. Get other people's opinion popping. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's an interesting day. It's just an interesting day, man. I can't help but just send all the positive energy that I can summon to Cassie Ventura and to her husband Alex Fine, you know, and to their children. Do you know what I'm saying? Just sending out positive energy, man. You know, we had terrible heroes, man. That's what I have to say. Our heroes were not shit, man. They're terrible heroes, you know. And Diddy was someone that I personally put on a pedestal when I was a lot younger, you know. In the early 2000s and all of that stuff, it was always his music and the people he produces that we used to celebrate him. But it turned out to be a terrible hero, man. And it's been sad for me personally from the top of the year when all these new allegations started coming out on him, and I've had to sort of detach whatever love I've had for this gentleman through the years out now, and the facade I've actually had to throw away and see this man for exactly what he is, as opposed to what he has portrayed to us um, for a very long time. Hey, Puff Daddy fan page, what's up, bro? Hey, I'm good, man. I'm just talking about your peoples, man. Like, you know, used to be a fan all the way growing up in the 90s and in the 2000s, and this early with all of the allegation that's happened, it just showed me you know how I was wrong having that man as one of my heroes. You know what I mean? You know, at least the early allegations, broke my heart a bit. But I'm over it now. I can look past the facade and I can see that man for what he is. You know, I think God has blessed that man so many times, and I think he didn't need to treat people like that. He didn't need to beat that girl up like that, man. Do you know what I mean? I know, man. Like, bro, the first time that happened, like the allegation first happened, I was, bro. Do you know, like, I'm talking about. Let me tell you how good of a fan I was back in the day when he was on the cover of Forbes with Jerry Seinfeld, bro. That was the cover, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That shit was like he put that shit on the wall back in the day, like as inspiration. You know what I'm saying to you? Look what we have now. Look at the heroes we have now. All our heroes are disappointing us. You know? Maybe God should have been our hero from day one. Do you know what I mean? You never put no human on a pedestal, man. You have to drag that girl like that, man. Like, what the heck? Some man will like argue and saying, okay, he was like, okay, maybe she took some. Okay, it's taking whatever she's talk. Let's just talk normally. Right? Let's talk normal. Okay, say for example, you go by um, your feces that says maybe she stole something from him. Okay, is grabbed her, thrown her on the ground, taken back what is apparently stolen. He did not call the police, he did not call, but just taking it back. Shouldn't you, if she stole something, shouldn't he have just taken it back and gone back inside and left her and called the police to come arrest her? So why then did he have to drag her up first? Then left her, then go to the room, drop back whatever it is that apparently she stole, go back out, drags her some more, puts her in the corner, throws things at her, and then drags her back in the. Hey fam, nah man, yo, we grew up with some terrible heroes, bro. I don't know how the generation before us did, because their heroes are like Bill Cosby and that, innit? But like, yeah, it breaks my heart, man. But it breaks my heart, but there's nothing we can do. Like the first time the allegations first came out, like it took a couple of days out of me. I'm being honest with you. It took a couple of days out of me. Like I'm like shit. Like how do I reconcile this? Do you know what I'm saying? You know. But after that, I was able to, emotionally remove myself and detach myself from this hero worship bullshit that we grew up up, grew up in hip hop with. Just start seeing our heroes for who they were. Two things can be right. Could be a talented businessman. He can also be a shitty person. You understand what I'm saying to you? I can be adult enough to recognize and say, yo, yeah, that man was a shitty person, but also, did business. But he fucked over a lot of people in business too. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like we know, we saw all of those people. We saw the locks go crazy over the fact of their, what's it called, their publishing back in the day. And we thought they were doing too much. They were just doing the perfect thing. They were trying to protect, you know, whatever whatever it is they can get, their monies, of which they actually truly deserve. That's what I'm saying to you. So, man, you know, what can we do, man? This is what we are. This is where we are, man, people. This is where we are. These are the people that were presented to us. We are. I think this new generation would have more autonomy than the last generation. We grew up, in the 90s and in the early 2000s with controlled media. So they pick the people for us who's going to be the heroes. The people now, can pick their heroes on social. Back in the day, we didn't have that choice. Praka Singh, do you know Jeffrey Dean Morgan? Jeffrey Dean Morgan? No, I do not know Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Mr. Singh. I don't know who that is. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That sounds like a serial killer's name. I'm sorry, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, but I'm just saying though, man, how do you reconcile that, man? A man that was at one point the golden boy of hip hop. In his uptown days, man, this guy was like the youngest at that time that was just making millions. At 19, he had platinum records, in regards to Mary J. Blige and Jodeci, the remixes that he's done. Yeah, A&R for, oh, he's an American actor. Okay, my bad. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Is that Morgan Freeman? Is that a fancy way of is that a fancy way of saying Morgan Freeman, bro? I don't know. But I'm just saying, yo, that man there, he had the chance to kind of go out there. Oh, the Walking Dead series. My bad, Mr. Singh. At the age of 19, become a successful A&R, and then he gets fired from Uptown. He went from his mentor, what's his name? um, at Uptown, fired in, Andre Harrell, R.I.P. to him. And then he went from that mentor to working with Clive Davis, starting Bad Boy Records, and then the rest is history. He goes up to start Sean John, that's making a killing, you know. Um, was our hero through all those periods of time. Even a lot of those times there were red signs that showed that this guy was a shitty human being, but we never said nothing. We all said that's P. Diddy and we support him as a culture, which is why I'm asking that is hip hop guilty of enabling Diddy? Should they have dragged him from the moment that he had that party and about 12 to 17 people died? The time when Shine actually took the fall for him for the shooting in the club? Should they have dragged him at those points in time? Because every time he bust case, he got worse as a person. So the first time he bust case with the party he done with Every D, he got terrible. He bust case with the Diddy with the club stuff. That's when he was, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't. He is a villain in that series. Um, name Nega Smith. Okay, I get you. I see you're saying. Hi from Netherlands. I love to visit America someday. Seems like such a beautiful country. I'm not in America, Stewie, man. I'm in the UK, bro. I'm just talking about P Diddy, man. This terrible, terrible thing we've seen him do. And yeah, it's I'm not in America, but it is a beautiful country, though. I can give you that. But man, them people there, they're drenched in a lot of blood. You know, I'm telling you, the American, even their revolution and all of that is drenched in violation, theft, in looting, and in taking what was not theirs. And on the flip side, they created an economy, one of the biggest economy in the world right now. Well, at least for a very, very long time. Copper tea and biscuit land. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. There's a lot of copper tea down here. The weather is still good now, though. I've not drank tea in a couple of days, but you know what I mean. But I'm just saying though, like he had a chance to pivot all through those years. He didn't. He just got terrible and worse, man. You understand? Now we're finding out that he might be guilty. He might be the one that put the hit on Tupac. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like, there's all the stuff that people are accusing him of. His baby mother died under suspicious circumstances. I just got the kind of stuff that I'm thinking, like, how the heck did we as a culture miss the fact that we're making Freddy Krueger our hero? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like, how did we miss that? How, as a culture, did we miss that? You understand what I'm saying to you? How did we miss that? How did we miss, like, how we made this man, how we, like, how a shitty person like that can just become our hero and we didn't even know because they were saying, take that, bad boy, take that. Yo, we fucked up bad, yo. I'm telling you. Jesus Christ. How did we miss that? How? Like, how did we make that man our hero, yo? It's crazy. I don't know, man. It's one of those. It's one of those. It's one of those tragic stories. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know how you watch movies and you watch the timeline of a character, and you see the character just depreciate in value through the years, and then you see the people that looked up to them. I think we're living in a real time, like a real time tragic hip hop story right now. And we're literally living in it. I'm telling you, like it just how did we how in what this was man that made music. He produced Biggie, produced some of those amazing videos that we used to stay up to watch. You know, back before the internet was started. We stay up and watch these videos. Hey, Ali, go on, Ali, what's up? We stay up to watch the music videos, and he gave us some amazing music, amazing visuals. Some of the clothing was Sean John. Can you please name a car for a car edit? That's random. I don't know what you mean by that, mate. Name a car for a car edit. Lexus? That's so, I don't know, that was very random. Anyway, yeah, man. It just, it's just one of those situations that my thing now is what happens to people like Jay Z? Because Jay Z has been awfully quiet. I mean, what's your favorite car? Lexus. Go with Lexus, bro. Go with Lexus. You know, what happens to people like Jay Z? Huh? What happens to people like Jay Z? Are they coming for him too? Because it's been awfully quiet, man. Terribly quiet. Even 50 Cent was making fun of it. Like, yo, where's Jay Z, man? You know, where's Jay Z? Where's he gone? You understand? Are they coming for him as well? What are we gonna find out about him that we're not gonna like? I think he's probably a lot more smoother and more less emotional than that. I don't think we'll probably find anything on Jay Z, but we'll never know. Who knows? But this whole thing about Pop Daddy that's coming out, it's breaking my heart. But guys, you know, I'm from the land of cup of tea, so I need a cup of tea. So just make sure you go support. PayPal me. You know what I mean? Go PayPal, man. I can't even find it. Look at that. Can you see my PayPal? That's my PayPal, guys. So I can get some cup of tea. Cash at me. You understand? That's Cash App. PayPal.J capital letter SADIPE. Obviously, with the Cash App is pound sterling Little Joe now. Anyway, so back from that tea and biscuit break. Who have they got next for us now? Because Jay-Z's awfully quiet. Jay-Z's awfully quiet. No one is saying nothing. Like, this was the guy like last year. They were all like, I think a year or last year before year, last year, they were all in the Rock Nation brunch, popping champagne, hey, making speeches, you know, everyone trying to show, you know, their best. I think it was 2022. Everyone wearing their best dresses and hats and all of that, popping shams, you know, taking pictures, taking selfie, where all the cool people reside. You understand? Everyone's going to the Rock Nation brunch. doing cool things, all the cool artists, the cool dresses, the cool, you know what I'm saying? After the Grammys, what's going on? We have not heard nothing from Jay-Z. Nothing from Rock Nation. Everyone has gone quiet. Right. Where are they gonna go? Was it? But I don't think Diddy will end up in jail. I think that is celebrity. Um, is just done. Like you know all the stuff he used to do when he show up at the TV station and show up at the Oscars randomly. Trying to be the celebrity cool guy. That is done. There's no going back from that. That's done. But I don't think his powerful friends are gonna let him go to jail. I really don't think they're gonna let him go to jail. I think that he would bust case, and perhaps Cassie's already gotten paid from the civil case. I don't think she can come back and make a criminal case. I might be wrong. But whatever was signed in that civil case means that she can't say nothing. This is why even the comments that happened with this video being leaked, it's her husband and a lawyer that were able to make a statement that she can't make a statement because of the payment she actually took under the civil case. So he might bust case. You understand? But the bigger case though, that they might catch him in, that's the bigger case of the government with the trafficking stuff. That they might throw him under the bus with. You understand? That part they might throw him under the bus with. But the rest of this other stuff, but I'm just saying, Jay-Z's awfully quiet. Hey guys, don't forget Tea and Biscuit break. This is how you support the channel. Make sure you PayPal me, JSADIPE on PayPal, and on the Cash App, pound sterling, Little Joe now. Sorry about my terrible handwriting. This is a Tea and Biscuit break. Send me something for a tea and biscuit, because we're in England. I'm in England. I think it's like, yeah, £2 is a tea and biscuit. So send us one of that. Thank you. 50 Cent posted a video a couple of days ago. He goes, "We've not heard anything from Jay-Z. What's happening?" You know how 50 Cent is, troublemaker. And I have to admit, we've not heard anything from Jigga, and all the partying and the pictures that they have online, on his 50th birthday, they were there as well. He was there, his wife was there. Nobody is saying nothing now, bro. It's really put a lot of this elite hip-hop people to shame. It's really put them in the wrong light, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's really sort of like shown up, and they show themselves to be terrible people. Because if they are all friends, if they are all in the same parties and popping champagne and doing the rest of everything that they all do, aren't they also guilty by association? I don't know. It's just interesting to see, that's all. It would be nice if they condemned the actions that Diddy done. But I don't think anybody is condemning those actions. That tells you how very powerful this guy is. You understand? He's still gonna be out there. But I think his celebrity life is done. He can only pray that the FBI, the CIA, the Homeland Security don't have something bigger for him in terms of, the trafficking stuff. you know, the grape and all of that stuff. You know, that's that's. But I'm just saying, you know, all these rumors that's happening, all our heroes are just disappointing us. All our heroes are turning out to be terrible humans. I think it's time for us to all turn to God. Because humans don't do it, man. Humans cannot do it. We cannot expect humans like you and I, flesh and bone, to be perfect. It's practically impossible. Hey guys, what's going on, man? I've not found anyone send me anything for tea. What's happening with my tea and biscuit, man? I'm out here entertaining you guys. You should at least send me tea and biscuit. I've not seen any notification, guys. Come on, guys. It's only £1 or £2. Look, PayPal me dot capital letter JSADIPE, which is my name, and Cash App pound sterling Little Joe now. That's Little LITTLEJOENOW. I've not even had one notification for like £2. What's going on, people? And we have like what? At one point I had 200 people here. We have like what? 16 people here at this moment. Come on, man. You can send £1 or £2 for tea and biscuit, man. Come on. I'm not doing this stuff for free. Come on, guys, man. Show love. Anyway, do you think Jay-Z, because they've cancelled his Rock Nation brunch last year, I mean this year as well, and this year, yeah, this year Grammy, his Rock Nation stuff was cancelled. Do you think that they starting up their cases for him because Jay-Z is a lot smarter than say Diddy is, because Diddy seems very emotional kind of person. Jay-Z doesn't seem very of that nature. Do you think they just biding their time to jump on Jay-Z, or do you think Jay-Z is smart enough not to get himself involved in all of that? Because I'm not looking at him any different now. From the moment the facade of Diddy dropped for me personally as a fan, I started looking at them all the same. I'm like, I'm not putting any of them on a pedestal. No more. No more. Like, I'm done with that. Like, you know, those days are done of putting any of them on pedestal. So, for them to at least have known all of the things that Diddy has been doing tells me that they got their own shit they're doing themselves. But I'm just thinking that Jay-Z is a lot more calculated than, say, Puff Daddy is. So to get anything on Jay-Z, they probably have to extra and dig deep. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because Jay-Z is like, you understand? He's like, you never really catch much on him, you know. I mean, the few court cases that have shown up on him was like the stabbings with on Rivera, biggest former business partner, and now we're finding out he's over Biggie's ex-girlfriend, which is just a shame. You stab guy over a girl, like fucking up. So that's why I can't put anything past them. Guys, tea and biscuit, bro. I have not seen no notification. Are you telling me you guys are being cheap? Like, what's going on? I've got no likes. Can I get some likes on some PayPal, on some Cash App, tea and biscuit break? You understand? Can I get some likes? If I don't get no likes, man, I'm gonna cut this thing off, man. What's going on here, man? I've been here for like 2 hours just. Well, the first live got cut off because I was trying to go on to another live, but you know, thank you for the vote. Let me see what the poll is saying. Okay, did hip-hop culture enable Diddy? I got yes 58%, and I got 42% no. That's interesting. That is interesting. Alright, let me see. That's very, very interesting. I did not think that I would. Hello from Germany issued more suggest formats follow. I don't know, hip hop culture. That's yeah. What's up? I can't. Hello from Germany, sir. You should more so good these. I don't know what that means. If you want more followers, I do not know what you've just said. I'm hoping you said something good, because Sugondi. I don't know what that is. Press some like. Can I get some like button? Jump on that like button for myself, please. Yeah, man. That's what we are with Diddy, sending the love and light to Cassie and her family. I think she deserves all the love and all the care and all the positive energy from my family. Sock on this nut, sir. Okay, Mister. I think you need to be. How this user from my channel? Put this user on timeout. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on timeout. No. See you later. You can't come here anymore with your nasty, nasty thoughts. Suck on this. Who says that on a live, yo? Get yourself together, bro. I know you need a hug. Just hug a tree, bro. You know what I mean? Hug a tree. Say a prayer for yourself. Light a candle, bro. You know? You know what I mean? Go out and have a drink on yourself. You know, let the steam out. Don't come and express your frustration on God's own internet. Anywho, so yeah, man. Um, that's what's happening to P Diddy at the present moment. Well, speaking on other things, have you not been watching basketball? I've been watching the women basketball a lot. I think it's amazing. Shout out to Angel Reese. I think Camila Cardoso and all the rest of them. Shout out to them. Um, Caitlin Clark is there, but I think they overhyped her, and now the reality is setting in. I think she'll then figure her way out at some point. Yeah, I just, it's just the time and the year, the time on this planet, the time of our lives where we have to put God first instead of the celebrities, because they're going to end up breaking our hearts. I mean, I don't know how much I've spent buying all Diddy products over the last 24 years. Um, I'm very sure from the money I've spent buying everything Diddy has sold us, I can buy a house with the level of amount of money I've spent from the celebrity influence of Diddy over the last 24 years. And to finally just disappointing us as not only just hip hop fans but as men, as black men, is quite disappointing. And hip hop culture, as the polls just states, is, I feel like they should be held accountable at some point, because if I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of people in the culture knew what Diddy was doing, and no one said anything about it. No one did anything about it. No one held him accountable, because everything is us. Oh, we pay them off, we pay them off, we pay them off. That's what ended up happening. Everyone was getting paid off. You know. Shout out to Cassie and the family. I'm gonna head out now, but guys, tea and biscuit break. I can't believe you guys. I've not seen no notification from you guys. PayPal.me / capital JS and my surname ADIPE. That's Alpha Delta India Papa Echo. And you got Cash App, pound sterling, Little Joe now. LITTLE JOENOW. Tea and big script break. Anyway, I wanted to have a chin wag about it. I wanted to vent my frustration about all of this DD stuff. I think I've been here for more than an hour because my other live got cut off when I was kind of connecting to Twitter. I don't know what happened over there. So I've been here for at least the last 2 hours. So just make sure you follow, you like, you subscribe to the channel. You know, we're gonna have more of this conversation as time goes on, as we all get the lead being lifted of the celebrities that we call our heroes. You know, they've all just been collectively disappointing us. I mean, looking at even what J Lo has been doing for the last 6, 7 months, it's just been shocking. A lot of stuff that we've been hearing from her. You know, she sold us a good story. You know, Jenny from the block. You know, even the people on her block can't stand her. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine all the sort of people that we've made our heroes over the years, man? Like, it's just shocking. But I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen now? I don't want to hear any more diss tracks from his son. By the way, I just don't want to hear no more diss tracks from Christian Combs. Hey, what up, my Aussie? What up, bro? I'll call you NA. What's up, NA? Yeah, man. I don't want to hear any more diss tracks from Diddy's son. I don't want to hear no diss tracks from Diddy's son. You know, I just rather not. Just go sit somewhere and understand that your dad has done more evil in this world than good. You understand? Trying to flaunt on the music, saying that, you know, I'm gonna hear no Diddy, instead of you to be asking your dad what happened to moms. You're high here trying to rap over here, you know. I'm telling you, man. No more diss tracks for my man. You know. You all need to turn to God and turn to the Most High God and tell you, you know, that man has broken our hearts. That's what I'm saying. Broken our hearts, man. All of us that were fans from a very young age. Holy shit, I was listening to Biggie. Biggie's one of my favorite artists. I was into Biggie since I was like 15. You understand? That's how much of a fan I was of the music back then. So, you know, to see all of this, people breaking our hearts like this, it's quite painful to witness. So that's what I'm gonna say, man. It's just, yeah, man. I can't explain to you, you know, how incredible it is. Now we just gonna have to let all these heroes go, man, and make God our hero now, not bloody fucking celebrities. You know, I'm not buying it anymore. I'm done. I'm done. You know what I mean? Done. But I'm gonna have this conversation more of it. We need to have a deep dive on what's next. You know, Jay-Z has been awfully quiet. I've been saying it. 50 Cent has said that as well. You know, does he know something we don't know? Or is he trying to avoid jail time by not getting himself involved? Which, hey, as a father, you're gonna start thinking about yourself, innit? So that makes all of those champagne popping parties all just a facade of so-called friendship and buddyism that doesn't exist. Oh, we had the Rock Nation parties, yay! None of them are saying nothing. None of them. None of them are even condemning any of those things either. I say that rings a lot of volume right there. This celebrity shitty culture. It's not it. They should not be our heroes. They should just be talented people that we look at. You know. I'm hurt because I bought into the heroism. And I mean, I was born in that generation where the media controlled and chooses who the heroes are. Not like now on social media where you can at least figure out which person you like from unlimited amount of content creators. Back then when I was growing up, it was very regimented and, you know, proper, organized and structured, you know. like how the media shapes the opinions, our opinions. You know what I mean? Anyway, I've been here for more than an hour. Make sure you support the channel. That's paypal.me/J, capital letter J, S for Sierra, and then the other letters are Alpha, Delta, India, Papa, Echo. You know, we got Cash App, Pound Sterling, Little Joe Now. That's LITTLEJOENOWNOW. Thank you for the three people that sent me some biscuit and tea. Uh, I just got the notification. Send me a few pounds, and I'm grateful for that. I'm gonna use that and buy some digestive and some PG Tips tea bags, so I can have some tea and biscuit, because it's the British way. Shame on the rest of you. You should have just sent £1 or £2. This gentleman did. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you. Maggie, thank you. Crystal, thank you. Shout out to you guys, man. I'm gonna use that and buy myself a nice tea. But don't forget, if you want to show more love, for all of you that might be inspired, paypal.me Joseph J Sierra, capital letter S, and then you got Alpha Delta India Papa Echo, and then you got the Cash App, Pound Sterling, Little Joe Now. That's LITTLEJOENOW. Shout out to the people that sent me some tea and biscuit. Margie and Christo, shout out to you lot. Do you know what I mean? Help keep the channel alive. Make sure you press the like, make sure you subscribe, you know what I'm saying? We're going to continue to having this conversation on live as much, because there's so much going on the planet right now. Just too much going on. You've got Palestine, you've got Hamas, you got everything that's happened with the revolutions around the planet. You got all of these mini things that's happening that actually shouldn't take much of our time, but obviously for those who are heartbroken by some of the celebrities that we call celebrities, we should have put God as our number one celebrity. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, shout out to all of you. Shout out for the love. Thank you for the love, Crystal Margie. Thank you for the love. But don't forget, if you want to show more love, it's PayPal me /JSADIPE and Cash App Little Joe Now. Shout out to all of you. Shout out, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Press the like button. Yeah, man, just join the channel. Let's continue this conversation in the comments. Peace and love, man. It's been thank you for listening to me talk. I appreciate it. Alright, bless up to all of you, man.